Imagine finding a time machine, stepping into it and going back to your 20s. Picture this, meet John, a man in his 40s, looking back at his life with a sense of regret. Why? Not because he didn't travel enough or didn't spend enough time with his friends. No, his regret is of a different kind. A kind that gnaws at him every time he looks at his bank account. In his 20s, John was like any other young adult, brimming with dreams and aspirations, living life to the fullest. He enjoyed his youth, spending his earnings on experiences and material possessions, thinking there was always tomorrow to start saving and investing. But now, as he flips through his financial records, he sees a story of missed opportunities. He realizes how not saving enough, not investing early, and not learning about financial management have cost him. He thinks about all those times he splurged on the latest gadgets, the fancy dinners, and the high-end fashion, and how he could have channeled some of that money into savings or investments. John wishes he had understood the power of compound interest and how even small investments could grow over time. He wishes he had grasped the importance of financial literacy, of understanding how money works and how it can work for him. He wishes he had realized that his 20s were not just a time to live in the moment, but also a time to plan for the future. But the sad reality is, John can't go back. He can't rewind the clock and make different choices. He can't step into that hypothetical time machine and revisit his 20s. He is left with a regret that's as deep as it is poignant, a regret for not leveraging the most potent asset he had in his 20s, time. They wish they could turn back time and do things differently, but time as we know it is relentless and irreversible. 20s, a time of youth, energy, and mind-boggling opportunities. A time when the seeds of financial success can be sown. You see, the power of starting early cannot be overstated. It's not just about the money you can accumulate. It's about the habits you develop, the confidence you build, and the freedom you gain. Let's start with a story. A story of a man named Warren Buffett. You've probably heard of him. He's one of the richest men on the planet. But did you know that he bought his first stock at the tender age of 11? That's right, 11. It wasn't a large investment, but it was the start of something much, much bigger. It was the start of a journey that would lead him to become one of the world's most successful investors. Now, we're not all destined to be Warren Buffett's, but his story does illustrate a crucial point. The earlier you start investing, the more time you have to learn to make mistakes, to recover from those mistakes, and to watch your investments grow. And then there's the magic of compound interest. It's a simple concept, really. The money you invest earns interest, and then that interest earns interest, and so on. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger and bigger. The longer the hill, the bigger the snowball. So the earlier you start, the longer your money has to snowball. And trust me, that's a snowball you want to be big. So whether it's $20 or $200, start now. Start small if you have to, but start. Open that savings account, buy that first stock or mutual fund. Get your money working for you, because once you do, you're not just investing your money, you're investing in yourself, you're investing in your future. And remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So take that step, start now. Because the earlier you start, the longer your money has to grow. Did you know that the most powerful weapon in your financial arsenal isn't money, but knowledge? Yes, you heard it right. It's not about how much you earn, but how much you keep, and better yet, how much you make your money work for you. Picture this. Two friends, Jack and Jill, both start their careers at the same time. Jack, with his high-paying job, lives life king-size, splurging on the latest gadgets, swanky cars, and luxurious vacations. He saves nothing. Jill, on the other hand, earns a modest income, but she's financially literate. She saves, invests, and explores various income streams. Fast forward 20 years, and who do you think has a healthier financial portfolio? You guessed it, it's Jill. But why is financial literacy so crucial, you ask? Well, it's simple. It gives you the ability to make informed and effective decisions with your financial resources. It's about understanding the difference between wants and needs, knowing how to budget, how to save, and most importantly, how to invest. Take an example of understanding compound interest. It's a powerful concept, often termed as the eighth wonder of the world by financial pundits. Those who understand it earn it, those who don't pay it. So if you're in debt, you're paying it. If you're investing, you're earning it. Now, isn't that a game changer? Also consider the stock market. It might seem like a casino to the uninitiated, but for the financially literate, it's a gold mine. They understand that it's not about timing the market, but time in the market that counts. And let's not forget about taxes. They can eat away a significant chunk of your earnings if you're not careful. But with financial literacy, you can understand and leverage tax-saving investments to your benefit. So, you see, financial literacy is not just about making money. It's about making smart money moves. It's about taking control of your financial future. The more you know, the better you grow, both personally and financially. So equip yourself with financial knowledge. It's your secret weapon to wealth and financial freedom. Have you heard the old saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket? It might seem like a quaint piece of farmyard wisdom, but when it comes to investing, it's a principle that could make all the difference between financial success and disappointment. Let's unwrap this concept called diversification. In the world of investing, diversification is the strategy of spreading your investments across different types of assets to minimize risk and maximize returns. Think of it as an insurance against unforeseen market downturns. Imagine you're a farmer with a field full of apple trees. If a disease strikes the apple crop one season, you'd be left with nothing to sell. But if you diversified, planting not just apples but also oranges, pears and peaches, the loss would be less devastating. You'd still have other fruits to sell, cushioning the blow of the apple disease. Now apply that same logic to your investment portfolio. If all your money is tied up in one company's stock and that company hits hard times, your entire investment is at risk. But if you've spread your investments across a variety of companies, sectors, and even types of assets like bonds and real estate, the impact of one company's downturn will be less severe. Diversification isn't just about protection, though. It's also about opportunity. Different assets perform well under different market conditions. By diversifying, you're maximizing your chances of having a stake in whatever is performing well at any given time. However, it's important to note that diversification doesn't mean blindly scattering your investments. Each asset in your portfolio should be carefully chosen with consideration for its potential returns and its fit within your overall investment strategy. So, the next time you're considering where to put your money, remember the farmer and his varied crop. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread them out and watch your investment grow. Remember, when it comes to investing, variety isn't just the spice of life, it's the recipe for success. So you've got the power to shape your financial future right now. Indeed, the torch has been passed and in your hands burns the bright flame of financial independence. We've taken quite a journey together through the realm of personal finance and investment. Let's take a moment to revisit the key points of this expedition. We began with the poignant tale of missed opportunities, a lesson in the cost of procrastination. Remember, each moment that slips by is an opportunity lost, a chance to invest, to grow, to build. The power of starting early cannot be overstated. The earlier you begin, the more time your investments have to compound and grow. Then we delved into the secret weapon in your arsenal, financial literacy. Knowledge, they say, is power, and in the world of finance, this rings truer than ever. Understanding the fundamentals of investing, the language of finance, is not just beneficial, it's essential. It's the compass that guides you through the maze of financial decisions. And let's not forget the golden rule of investing, diversification. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across different asset classes to minimize risk and maximize potential returns. It's not just about making money, but also about preserving it. Now here we stand at the precipice of your financial future. The lessons have been imparted, the knowledge shared, and the power is now in your hands. This is your opportunity to shape your future, to lay the foundation of your financial independence. It's a chance to make choices today that your future self will thank you for. It's about taking control, steering your ship away from the rocks of regret and into the open sea of financial security and prosperity. Will you take the reins of your financial future today? Or will you look back in regret a decade from now? The choice is yours.